Hi there and welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for the play-along videos of All You Need Is Love as performed by Sheryl Crow in honor of Ringo Starr's 80th birthday. And of course, All You Need Is Love is one of the wonderful Beatles hits, one of their many number one songs that they had over their wonderful career and the music that they added to our culture. And in fact, just so that you know, I've had a chance to talk with a number of, for example, like tutorial services, and they say that the number one song still requested by people to learn are Beatles tunes. Now, one of the great things about this song is that Sheryl Crow plays all the instruments except for trumpet, which her dad plays. So if you haven't seen the video, definitely go and check out the video. But on top of that, the ukulele is really the main thing that she uses. So I've done something special for this play along, and I am not going to actually go over the details of it, but I did tab out the entire song as it goes on ukulele, and that exists as well. It's the All You Need Is Love tab version, and there you can learn how to do the little riffs if you slow it down, but I'm not going to do a tutorial for that one right now. This one is just going to be about strumming the chords that go along with it. So in these tutorial videos, what we do is we look at the chords you need for GCEA ukulele, then the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele. GCEA ukulele would be soprano, concert, or tenor. Now that all said, there are places in the world that use D6 tuning instead of C6 tuning. I know some educational institutions in Canada, as well as places in the UK that use D6 tuning. Then these play-alongs won't really work for you. However, if your ukulele is tuned GCEA, reentrant or linear, that will work for you. And then DGBE would be the tuning for most baritones, although there are baritones that are tuned GCEA as well. Now, as we go along in the video, there are chapters that appear below that you can skip to parts that matter to you. Those same links appear in the description below. That's how those auto-generate. And I want to let you know that if you're interested in really the chord chart for this song, a lot of people call it tabs, you can find that at ukestuff.info. There's going to be a link in the description below. UkeStuff is a collaborator with this site. All right, let's take a look at the chords you need on GCEA ukulele. I'll be using the Parapol Classic Tenor Ukulele. It's otherwise known as the Enya EUT 200A. Parapol is a music education specialty store that helps music educators get the equipment that they need that's specially made for them in their classrooms. And they have teamed up with Enya to carry this model exclusively, I believe, in the United States. And certainly, Parapol is the sole educational vendor of Enya products in the United States. So this is a tenor laminate mahogany ukulele, and that is what it looks like. So that's what I'll be using for the GCEA chords here in this video. The first chord is the G chord, then the D chord. Now, you can play D a number of ways, but when I'm playing G to D, what I do myself is, and again, I have size large men's hands, so putting my fingers 1, 2, 3 in a row there is what books often show is tricky for me. Now, again, with enough practice, that's easier to do. But if I play my G chord and I leave my first finger where it's at, I can move the other two fingers around it, making like a G7 chord, and I can move quickly to that D chord. And that's how I generally play the D chord. First finger at the top of the second fret, third string, and then the other two fingers around it on the second fret on strings 4 and 2. And that's how I play the D chord. The next chord is the A minor chord, and by the way, if you play it that way, you're ready for the A minor chord. Then the E minor chord. The real trick with the E minor is plant your first finger on the first string, second fret, and the other two will follow, making a waterfall. That's my waterfall chord. Then the A minor 7. This is the hard one. No strings are pressed down. Then the Hawaiian D7. It's not really a D7 because it's missing the actual D of the chord, but we call it D7 anyway. Then we get to the A7. Then the B7. If you could play the E minor chord earlier, what you do is you just move everything up one string. So first finger goes on the second string, second fret, and the other two follow like a waterfall. That's the B7 chord. And then finally the C chord. And those are the chords you need for GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele. I'll be using my mainland baritone. It has a cedar top and Rosewood Back and Sides. Mainland is a company that is located in Indiana, Nashville, Indiana, and they import these ukuleles to their specifications. A lot of the mainlands feature the rope binding on their instruments. All right, the first chord you need is the G chord, then the D chord, then the A minor chord, then the E minor chord. Now the next chord is the A minor 7, so just play your A minor chord, what again is a lot like the C with one added finger, but then add your pinky on the first string, 3rd fret. That's your A minor 7. Pretty chord. Then you get your D7 chord, then your A7. Now this is our first bar chord. You're going to put your first finger across all 4 strings right above the 2nd fret. Don't be on it or you'll get dead sound. But then pull against the headstock with that finger just by itself as if you're going to launch the ukulele like a catapult. And then just lightly support with your thumb. That'll give you a clear sound. And then with your 2nd finger, play the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's your A7 chord. Then I rotate my wrist up a little bit and I play the B7 chord. It's one of my more favorite chords to play. And then finally, the last chord is the C chord. And those are the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele on All You Need Is Love. All right, let's talk about strumming on the song. Quite honestly, it's just down strums. There's nothing else fancy there. You do need to watch the indicator to know when you want to move. All right, let's just take a look at what that's going to sound like, for example, in the chorus of All You Need Is Love. Now, I wish I could sing along with you and put the melody in there, but if I do, this video gets claimed and I can't earn any revenue off of it. So, unfortunately, I have to do it without the melody. But you get the All You Need Is Love. So you get down strums. And you stop, and it happens again. And then we get your All You Need Is Love, 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 love is all you need. And then that last strum is just one strum so you can get the riff in there. All right, that's all you need on this song in terms of chords and strumming. It's a great song, great cover by Sheryl Crow. And again, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I will be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.